Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today I'll be doing a patron request for Kevin. This is Etrian Odyssey Untold, The Millennium Girl, Decisive Battle. The song is called The End of the World. That's a mouthful. Interesting title though, The End of the World. It's always going to be a, cliffhanger type of song title. Anyways, it's been a while since I've done Etrian Odyssey. It's kind of a fan favorite here. It's usually requested by someone else, but now it's requested through Kevin. I know it's Yuzo Koshiro, so always a good sign. Let us begin. The End of the World. Etrian Odyssey Untold, TMG. Let's go. Oh. This is different. I'm just gonna listen to it for a little bit before I say anything. Harmonies. I have 3 guitars right now. I think there's a talk box too. I don't think I hear it anymore. It was like wow 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 wow. A lot of guitars in this one. There's a lot of suspense and tension here. You know what Yuzo's really good at? The low end bass section. That's kind of cool. It like bleeds into the next riff. It's all very seamless. They're all very connected. There's no like big changes. It's just all kind of like riding this. The drums are kind of repetitive, but I love harmonies like that. That's 2 guitars playing essentially the same thing on different sides of the neck. I just noticed the double bass in the drums. This is kind of hard to hear. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. That part's really cool. That part just ended, which I'm guessing is like maybe the intro. I guess. Let me actually hear that from the beginning again. Let me hear like 20 seconds of this again. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's a good intro. And then it stops. Oh, no, that one does 3. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pause it really quick. To be totally honest, as far as I know, that doesn't sound like any Etrian Odyssey that I've heard so far. This one is the most, I think, the most kind of rock and metal infused that I've heard from EO, I think. I know Yuzo has done it before, but this one had a little bit more emphasis. There was a lot of guitars here, like so much so. Three, sometimes 4 guitars, I think I heard. A lot of low end. Even the bass was distorted. So it kind of sounds like another miniature guitar in a way. So instead of a little da-da-da-da, it's like, you know, it's got that crunch and gain on it. So, yeah, but all that was kind of overpowering the drums, which is kind of a shame because I didn't hear stuff in the drums until way later. I had to kind of like listen for it. So, being that it's called The End of the World, it kind of fits with the tension of the song. The song had a kind of like this energy that was kind of like pulling on itself, kind of tug of war status. The whole thing of like bump 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 bump, and nothing really ever sounded like a good ending or any sort of happy conclusion here. It sounded like a fight. I'm guessing a boss fight. I don't know about final boss fight, but maybe. Either way, it was tense, and it never let up, which was kind of cool. Even when the drums kind of stopped and it was just like boom, boom. That kind of reminds me of like a heartbeat, which I'm not sure if it was intended or not. But either way, it brings tension, right? There's no real sense of relief, even within the music itself. Like the groove will stop, but the atmosphere is still dark. But that was interesting for Etrian Odyssey. I've kind of heard a little bit of everything in EO of genre-wise. I've heard like jazzy stuff, kind of saxophone stuff, bluesy stuff. So I think it's just one of those experimental Yuzo adventures, because I don't know really where to pinpoint it. And I think there's a lot of games too, so I mean, there's just a lot of experimentation going on. I don't know if this is a spin-off or if it's an official canon EO. I know there's at least like 3 games, but I'm guessing there's way more than that. I think I've done Untold also, but not this one. I think I might have done Untold 2. I don't know. There's a lot of Etrian Odyssey, which is funny because last time I talked about Etrian Odyssey, I think I said this too. But now that I've been doing this for a little bit, it seems like the only people that know about Etrian Odyssey are people that, it's like a double niche. It's like people that are obviously gamers, but also like only like RPG players know about Etrian Odyssey. Like even hardcore gamers that I've like talked to don't even know what EO is. It's just kind of like a thing within a thing, but it's highly praised. But apparently it's not your traditional RPG. It's kind of like a world builder type thing. And I don't know, I think it also had like it was recently in the news at some sort of announcement type thing. So either way, it's still alive, which is great. And I'm guessing Yuzo is still behind it because I think he's done everything for this game, if I recall correctly. Anyways, the one thing I took away from this, besides the cool like harmonies and all that, by the way, a guitar harmony is, you can kind of train your ear to hear it. It sounds like nothing else. It's like where 2 guitars at least are playing kind of the same thing, but they're playing kind of on different sides of the neck, so it sounds like this, well, a harmony. And it's usually one playing, in this case it was da 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 da, and then another guitar maybe a 3rd or 4th away on the major scale was playing the same thing. So it has like the da 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 da. So it's kind of together, you kind of hear it together. Together you can hear it at the same time is what I meant to say. And then when it drops out, you can really hear when it goes away. One of these things, or I should say one of the games that this kind of reminded me of, which is interesting because now I'm getting to the point where I can start comparing it to games that I've heard myself, would be Crisis Core from FF7, which, as far as I know, I do not think it's Nobuo Uematsu. I'm pretty sure it's not. But a lot of the songs in that game have this kind of style, where it's like kind of rock, but not quite like metal. It's not like aggressively in your face. But all the guitar lines are kind of, in a way, memorable and meant to kind of sing along. Like, right, like da 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 da. I think of Crisis Core when it comes to that. Just that kind of same. I don't want to say simple rock, but like, you know, it's just not very busy. It's just more kind of groove oriented and there. I don't know. It also stands out immensely within the FF soundtrack, so that's why I'm pretty sure it's not Nobuo. But anyways, I digress. Etrian Odyssey. Always a good time. I've yet to hear a bad song. I don't think there's a bad song in these. I think it's just one of those where, well, no one ever tries to make a bad song, but you know, but I'm guessing even the community's least favorite is still probably pretty dang decent. I've had no qualms with this. At the end of the day, I think that I just noticed he's holding a lute in the background. Interesting, this guy right here. At the end of the day, it's Yuzo Koshiro, who I've grown to know on this channel. I don't even know who that was, and been quite a fan of. And EO continues to deliver. I still have a lot of EO to go. There's a lot of requests for EO. Very diverse soundtrack, but very fun each time. The End of the World. I'm guessing that's a fight. Or a boss fight. So, let me know. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you to all my supporters for watching these and continuing. I just did 700 videos. We're still nowhere near done. And a big thank you to my Patreon supporters that you see here. Big thank you to you. And of course, my Platinum supporters, Kevin, Patrick, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Kalinin, Gardeline, Mushimari, Justin, Nox, and Triedge101. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, I will see you in the next video. My name is Jesse. This has been The Auditorium. I hope you have a good night. Later.